Typical.
Yeah. You ready for a beer?
Things didn't work out so well for me at the last minute.
Oh yeah? What happened?
Animals making messes in the house.
Oh no. You have animals?
Yes.
Are they real animals or they're not children?
They're a dog and a cat.
Oh,
And they're real.
Cool.
My coats, I can't seem to work. There's too many of them.
So how are you doing today? Did you have any problems getting here today?
Oh yeah, my car broke down.
Oh, that's right. That's what you were talking about earlier.
My brakes decided to say.
Yeah, but you made it.
I took it to the shop yesterday, and then they tried to tell me that it's going to cost $2,000 to fix my car.
Oh wow, that's not good. Well, let's forget about that today.
No, I took my car out of there, and my stepdad said it's only going to cost $200 to fix our brakes.
How about you, Sherry? What was your day like before you came in?
It was a little hectic. Work was hectic, and then getting here was hectic. I drove here, and I'm on fumes right now, but I've got money for gas, so it's not a big deal.
Did you have a good time when you were playing the dating game? Was that fun? Was that the first time you ever been on the dating game?
That was the first time, and it was a lot of fun.
Great.
It was a lot of fun. And getting here, I had to throw on jeans while I was driving because I had dress pants on, so it was kind of. And I drive stick, so that's a talent. So I don't know.
So kind of glad I wasn't on the road the same time you were. Probably.
No, I'm a good driver. It's okay. I wasn't swerving.
So how are you?
She's a good driver. Yeah, good driver.
Why were you behind her?
Any
when she
woman
was
who
coming
drives a stick shift is a good driver. Thank you very much.
Alrighty then.
Okay. So how about you? Did you have any problems today?
Wonderful day.
Okay. Did you have a good time with the dating game?
You're
I had a
offended
good
by
time
that?
there as well.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Anything else you want to say before I turn this off for a minute, and then I'll. Okay. Good. Okay. Ask the woman again.
Okay, in reference to our zombie killer,
Okay.
the zombie apocalypse happens.
Okay.
You use a handgun, a shotgun, an assault weapon, or a sword.
Bradford, that question was to you. What's your answer?
It would be a sword. I watch Walking Dead, so I've learned about. Supposedly, zombies are attracted to sound, so sword, killing them silently.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Whatever kind of sword, I don't care.
What about you, Sherry? What do you think?
I think I'd use a sword too, just because there's less worry about having to reload. I could definitely wield it.
There we go.
Or about running out of bullets.
Or running out of bullets, yeah.
That's a thought.
If a zombie tried to grab onto the sword and take it away from me, their hands are going to be injured. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, how strong is a zombie?
right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, supposedly pretty strong.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what a zombie's really like, I guess.
Bath salts, baby. That's where it's at.
It's all speculation at this point, I guess.
I'd say sword too, but for me, because like I'm kind of into swords and I know only this much, I like the double-sized swords.
Oh, you know a little bit about the subject.
Well, they're lightweight. I'm a small person.
Okay. Well, what is your thoughts on that? You're the one that had come up with the question.
I'd either go with the Chinese Dadao or Kwandao.
Oh, so everybody's going to pick a sword, huh?
Of course, no ammo to carry around.
What about you, Jenny?
Well,
What would you do?
I think I'd be more like, what is it, the guy, the Tomb Raider guy, or not?
Like to put away at the
The guy that has the gun. Everybody's got a whip, and he just pulls his gun out and shoots them. Yeah, I think that would be my thought on that. I'd rather, stand far away and shoot.
Last year we did this. There's a guy and a girl that are still together. It was like
Yeah, I didn't hear about
6
that.
months ago.
Well, it was in June. It was in June.
They're still together. So hopefully we made a love connection. That's a different show, but trouble with the reason.
We'll see.
Time will tell.
Okay, I'll ask you, Sherry. What was the question that made you want to pick Bradford?
It wasn't so much the question as it was his singing when he sang
I
to me.
knew it.
Sorry,
knew
the
it.
voice. Pretend we're slow dancing cheek to cheek. Sing to me. Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll take you to a place nice and quiet. You ain't no one there to interrupt. Ain't got much. I just wanna take it nice and slow.
How about you?
Wait, what?
Naomi? What was the question that made you want to pick Dallin?
I guess the question that stood out to me was that he said we would go to the Dead Sea and just lay in the ocean and just be like,
Oh,
I grew up I grew up on an island, so to me, and like I've always wanted to visit the Dead Sea, so that
Yeah.
to me was like the
Wow, that's cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
If we went to the beach, would we have more fun in or out of the water?
I would have to say in, because it would be the Dead Sea and would simply float.
That's kind of cool.
Thank you.
Okay, Bradford, what do you think was your best answer? I mean, when were you like really trying to sway her into picking you? Your best effort. Besides the
They
song.
were all my best effort.
Yeah.
But my favorite one,
Favorite question?
What was your favorite one?
my favorite answer, I'm torn between a couple of them. Because one of them was like a really good, like serious answer. And one of them was like a really funny, like kind of silly answer.
Okay.
And the question was ridiculous.
Okay. What's the question?
The question was, the question was, I'm a woman, you're a man, where do we go from here?
Yeah.
I'm a woman and you're a man. Where do we go from here?
We're going to Pleasure Town. I'm gonna take you there on my steed.
You have a steed, huh?
On my steed!
That's where it was.
And did you say Pleasure Town or was
So I thought immediately, like it took me a second, I'm like, what? How am I supposed to answer that? And after a second I thought, it reminded me of the movie Anchorman.
Oh, yeah.
And so I went into the Pleasure Town quote.
Okay, cool. Oh, then you stole that answer.
Somewhat.
You know, I saw
So-
you like make a face when the guy next to you answered that. Remember what he said?
Yes, I do. I made a face.
Yeah, you did. I got it on camera. You're
That's my number 3. I'm a woman and you're a man. Where do we go from here?
To the woman's bathroom upstairs.
like, oh my god, I can't believe you
I
said that.
started laughing really hard. You're good. Oh yeah, I wanted to try the damn. What is it? Crooked tree.
Okay, how about you? What was your favorite question that you were asked?
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you don't remember?
The only one I remember is the Dead Sea one.
Did you ever feel like I got it with this one?
Pretty much everyone.
Oh,
Well, I mean, the guy next to me had a fuzzy hat with ears,
but she couldn't see that.
but I could.
You were studying her vibes. Don't pick number 2.
And number 3, God love him, he really didn't want to be there.
You think so? Okay. Well, anyway. So you can't think of a question that you think you did especially good at? 'Cause what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these 2 videos together.
You know, I don't remember half the questions.
I think you were pushing that massage thing.
You totally was. It wasn't.
Yeah, I think that was
Oh
it.
yeah, that's true. But
Yeah, you just
That's
happened to
just
be
who
a
I am.
massage therapist, so.
Going through my mind, every single question you answered with massage, I said, this guy better be a massage therapist or I'm going to be super freaked out.
How would you make sending me flowers exceptional?
Number 1?
One.
You would get
hit them right after a 2-hour massage.
Whoa. Dawa, you ready? You can do the first one. What is your hidden talent?
If I told you, it wouldn't be hidden, I wouldn't.
No, the reason why we chose hidden instead of secret was because hidden means that a few people know about it, but not everyone. It's something that you're slightly willing to share.
Well, most of my talents are completely out in the open, so nothing to be hidden.
Okay, can you
Name a juggle. Can you whistle
I can juggle.
you can juggle? Can you joggle?
Can I joggle?
Yeah, juggle and jog at the same time?
I probably could.
Yeah. Good.
Next question.
Okay. Okay. How about you, Sherry? What is your hidden talent?
I'm actually really good at sewing things by hand.
Oh.
So I could probably be a seamstress if I took it up and actually was serious about it. My grandma was one, but it's too much work.
Okay.
I did make a lion costume in 6 hours for a party once by hand. It was awesome.
Okay, great. So you're good in an emergency if we need a quick costume.
Oh yeah, come to me.
Okay, cool. We'll remember that. Okay, Naomi, how about you? The secret talent.
Can I pass for a moment? Can I go
Oh,
last?
wait, Bradford then? How about you?
I can blow spit bubbles that fly in the air. I can release them from my tongue.
Oh my God,
Fly.
that is amazing. That's amazing.
My spit has to be just right consistency though.
I get it.
Do
You
you
might not
have?
have it right now.
Do you have to like drink soap or anything before that happens?
No, I just gotta go.
You're gonna do it in here?
I can't do it right now. It's too watery. It's gotta
okay.
be a little bit thicker.
Okay, well tell me when you're ready.
All right.
Okay, Naomi, how about you? Have you thought of something? What's your hidden talent?
I have lots of hidden talents. And,
They gotta
I
cut
guess
this
the
in your
best
face
one
so I
that
can
a lot of
hear
people
it.
don't really know about me, but a few people do, is I'm actually kind of really good at like being a Susie homemaker.
You know what?
A Susie homemaker.
Oh,
I knit, I sew, and I cook really well.
oh, wow.
And I do know how to cross stitch, but I don't like it.
Okay, cool. And you don't want anybody to know that because you don't want to be the stereotypical girl, right?
Somewhat.
I don't think that's stereotypical anymore. Most girls do not know how to sew.
It's true.
Well, like, I crochet, I knit, I sew. I'm actually, I guess, actually, no. Actually, this, I just realized, just totally like, boing.
Can you blow some
No one knows this about me.
Okay.
No.
What?
No one knows this
Oh,
about me.
good. What is
except
it?
for
What
a
is
few
it?
people. I know how to work on cars.
Wow. And didn't you just say your car broke down on you today?
The only reason why I've not been able to work on it is because it's freezing cold outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
She has a point.
true.
I don't have a garage.
It's very cold
I
out
can
today.
fix my bricks myself,
Wow.
but it's freezing cold outside, and I was like, I'm gonna take it to this place, and then they told
Yeah.
me a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
So when they were telling me that it was gonna cost me anywhere from $500 to $2,000 to fix my car, I said,
Bullshit.
I didn't say bullshit. I'm too polite for that. I told them, well, I'm gonna talk to my stepdad first and see what he wants me to do.
Ask them if you can borrow their garage or rent their stall for an hour.
But no, I told the guy, I was like, I know how to change my own brakes, but if it wasn't so cold outside, I would have taken care of this myself. But because it's freezing ass cold outside,
Yeah.
and I don't have a garage, I took it to you guys.
Yeah. You're the
And I'm
expert.
like, no.
Supposedly.
They're trying to rape me because I'm an Asian girl.
Because you're a girl.
I'm a girl and I'm Asian, and
Do
they
not tell them you know how to knit. Don't do that.
No. Sorry, that was a little bit over the top. All right, I'm done.
All right.
What's another good question?
What's the nerdiest habit you have?
The what?
The nerdiest hobby or habit you have?
Nerdiest habit. There you go, Dawei. What is
The
it?
nerdiest. Like,
What is it?
What
I
makes
am
you
a
nerdy?
master of Candyland and Chutes and ladders.
Oh, well, you know what? That's pretty nerdy. Okay.
I'm a master of chutes and ladders and candy ladders.
How about you,
I failed
Sherry?
it first. I'm amazing at Scrabble and chess, and I love to read.
Oh,
chess, huh?
that's cool.
I'll kick your butt at chess. I was in chess
What
club
about you,
for 4
Naomi?
years, buddy. Chess club, 4 years.
Mangaka,
What?
anime,
Yeah. Oh, cool.
computers.
Yeah.
I went to school for web design.
Yeah.
She's not Asian at all.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Did you say you're a math?
I studied math. No, sorry.
You're gonna flip me off to my right. No, don't be racist. Be bold.
No, actually, I love anime, love manga. That's Japanese cartoons and Japanese, Asian cartoons, Asian comics, and like, I went to school for web design, so I know about some stuff like that, but just like any language, if you're not using it, you're losing it, and it's been a couple of years since I've done any HTML or like markup languages and Java, and it like makes my brain hurt right now. I'm decent at math,
Good.
but I'm slow at it because I think too much and I overanalyze the situation, and I'm like, oh yeah, the formula is simple, duh. But
What was the highest math you took?
the highest math that I took was algebra 2, and
What's your
Totally forgot.
Nerdy. What?
What's your nerdiest thing?
I'm like a grammar expert.
Oh, really?
He's wearing red.
I guess that's.
Great. Well, that's good to know.
In a different light.
So, do you know about sentence structures and all of that?
Yeah.
So, if somebody were to send you a paper, you could probably fix the grammar in it.
Yeah.
That is really
Why
interesting.
you never
Oh,
read it?
punctuation, grammar,
Oh, God, that's great.
sentence structure.
Oh, yes. I'm getting
All that.
excited. No, that's great to know. Oh, okay. Anyway, worst date. Worst date.
Worst date. Well, it turned out to be a very good day because I got blasted.
So you had a good time.
Got on the train, rode home, woke up and stopped before. So yeah, it was a good day.
Even though it was a bad day.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, Sherry, what about you?
Okay, I've had some really, really bad dating experiences, so it's going to be a second before I can pick.
Good.
All right, I've got two of them that really stand out.
Okay.
The first one, I met this guy, I was at the Torch, and that's my home bar, so I'm there often, okay? You don't shit where you live, right?
Yeah.
Well, this guy decided, or where you eat, yes. Well, this guy decided we were going to go there and have drinks, and he brings an American Express. They don't accept American Express, and he didn't have cash on it except for like $17. So our tab was like $35, and all he had was $17. So he put it down. Not a big deal, right? Well, during the date, he had mentioned that he might have an illegitimate child
Whoops.
with a married woman, and she won't get a DNA test because she's married, obviously, and that would ruin her marriage. Then he started getting really touchy-feely on me. It's just like, all right, whatever. We go out to his car because he says he has money out in his car for the rest of the bill. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden he just starts trying to kiss me. I'm like, I don't really know you that well. I gotta go. I made up an excuse. I was like, hey, give me the money so I can run it in. I gotta go home. I'm not feeling well, and I've got to work early in the morning. So I ran the money in. The guy, and then he made the excuse that he thought the waiter was racist because he was Iraqi, and he didn't want to have to tip the waiter. So I told him, you need to at least give me $20 to pay the rest of the sauce so we can add a little bit of a tip for this guy, you know, like, it's not right to tip him. He was like, absolutely not. He was racist, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up running the money in, making sure the guy had a tip, and I apologized. They asked how the date was, and I was like, you don't even want to know. So vegetables that I wanted to eat. So I'm like, all right, already I know this is not going to work. You have to eat vegetables. It's important to me. So, I mean, it was really, he just moved out of his parents' house for the first time, and he was 28. So it was his first time ever living on his own. He'd only ever had one other girlfriend ever, pardon me, ever. And yeah, it was really awkward. He kept referring to his parents as mom and dad instead of my mom and dad. I was like, mom and dad thing, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, I'm not ready for this. See you later. So like, I felt bad because he was like, here, I've got gas money for you. He was a really nice guy. There was no connection. He went to kiss me on the lips and I turned my cheek. It was like, you kissed me on my cheek. Hugged him by. He texted me for a week after that, like, I really hope you had a good time, and I just like, I just don't think there's a connection. He begged me to sleep with him, and I was like, no. So yeah, that was my worst dating experience.
What about? Oh, okay.
I'm Filipino, so like I wasn't allowed to date until a certain age. I got there, and he's like, we're on a date, and I was like, this is a date? Okay. All right. How am I supposed to act? Like, this is stuff going on my head, and I'm like,
How about you, Bradford? I know you've got to have some wild stories. You got to have some groupie stories of some kind, don't you?
No.
No? Not really?
I've always been like, I don't know, shy. I've never really taken a girl on a date so much. The only thing that stands out in my mind was I went to a senior prom when I was in 10th grade. A girl asked me to go.
Yeah.
And I just back then I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I was really lame, really, little kid-ish. And it was just like, all the things that a woman would love a guy to be and do, and all the behaviors. I didn't have any of that really, and I had no idea that I didn't have a clue. I was very naive, very sheltered, very scared, very shy, very all that stuff.
Okay.
So that was a pretty bad day. It was totally on me.
That's interesting. Most of the guys are like, okay, I have thought of a question. What is your life's ambition? What do you want what if you could do or be anybody you wanted, how are you going to end up? What are you going to do? Wait, what?
To bring Kung Fu to America like it is in China.
Oh, yeah. Cool. What about you, Sherry?
My life's ambition is to make the biggest impact on this world that I possibly can, whether it's through music or through being a humanitarian. I really, really am passionate about spreading food security. That's my big thing. I want people to be able to have food at the ready, and organic food. I don't want it to be this nasty processed crap. So eventually my life's goal is to have my own organic farm and orchard, and literally it's just going to be basically a food bank.
Cool. How about you, Naomi? What do you want?
I want to own my own business.
Okay. What kind of business?
I'm not completely sure because I like to do a lot of different things.
Sure.
But it plays along the concept of what Sherry said, but not fully. Because I'm very particular about certain things. And I work for a small company right now, and hoping that my boss listens to my ideas, because it's very similar right now in concept.
How about you, Bradford? What's your life's ambition? What do you want to achieve?
One of the main ones is for United States to, I mean, anywhere in the world, but especially here, to legalize industrial hemp
Oh,
for anybody to grow it. Like
Yeah.
no regulations on like
yeah.
you have
Like
to
it
have,
was before 1960 or whenever they decided to outlaw it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Great. So maybe you could have a hemp farm.
What's that?
Maybe you could have a hemp farm, you know, like
Yeah.
our forefathers did.
Yeah, or
Our founding fathers.
yeah. Just if when that happened, I would definitely be involved with farming it. Definitely.
Great, great.
I think that would be like one of the most beneficial things that could happen.
Sure.
Well, since Sherry mentioned the whole organic food thing, like that's
Yeah.
another one too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. So did you have a good time tonight?
Of course.
Yeah.
Wonderful time, wonderful company.
Yeah, so it was a good time, huh?
Definitely.
Oh, what was your favorite part?
Right now.
Right now. Cool. How about you, Sherry?
I had a really good time. I'm enjoying this drink, and my date's very cute, so I'm lucky.
Cool. How about you, Naomi? What do you think? Did you have a great time?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part? I don't know. All of it's pretty good. Except when we focus on me, I don't like it.
How about you, Bradford? What do you think? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part of tonight is the whole thing
Great. Good.
right now.
So the food, the conversation. Yeah. Okay.
Awesome
great.
food.
Great. So are you guys glad as a group that you were in the dating game? I mean, that you had that experience?
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Super cool.
Okay. Great.
Ladies and gentlemen, hats and cats, somewhat live from Churchill Studios, the Creative Alliance brings to you the Dating Game! And now, here's the stars of our show, Lackluster and the beautiful Emma Davis! Lackluster's beautiful too, give it up for him too.
Welcome to a wonderful special Valentine's Day edition of the Dating Game. How are you guys feeling out there at TV Land? Yeah, that's right. Well, we got exciting 2 games for you tonight with a set of bachelors and 2 very lucky girls going on a date. And where are we taking them tonight? Yes, that's right, we're taking them out to Table and Tap for a date that all of you get to see because we filmed by the lovely Jenny. How does that sound to you guys? Yeah, that sounds great. It's going to be fun. So, let's get the game started. We're going to introduce our 3 lucky bachelors. When I call your name, bachelors, come on up to the stage and take a seat.
That's him, dude.
So, our first bachelor of the night. He's a Kung Fu master, massage therapist, and a Libra. Give it up for Dawei Lee. Our next bachelor, bachelor number 2, is a guy from Texas originally. He's fun-loving and lady, he's a Pisces. Give it up for Martin. Okay, you guys for tonight. Our third bachelor for the evening is a local poet and psychology student at the University of Michigan. And ladies, he's an Aries. Give it up for Ryan Bellows.
Ryan Bellows. Yeah.
3 very lucky guys tonight. So before I introduce our bachelorette, who's been locked away in a soundproof room backstage, let me tell you a little bit about her. She works for Panda Water Ice. She's a down-to-earth dancer, handcrafts rustic jewelry, and sometimes models. She's a huge Doctor Who fan. Please help me welcome the lovely Naomi. Now you know how the game works, right? You'll ask them a series of questions, and they give you answers, and when time's up, they'll pick one lucky gentleman. Are you ready to play? All right, before she does that, we're going to have all our gentlemen say, hello, Naomi. Gentlemen, or bachelor number 1. Say,
Number 1.
bachelor Special number 1, say hello. Special number 1. Say hello, Naomi.
Hello, Naomi.
That's number 1. Say one more time. Hello, Naomi. Hello, Naomi. That's the number 2. Same thing.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
That's the number 3.
Hello there.
All right. Well, I'm going to give it to her. Start the
Number 1.
If we went to the beach, would we have more fun in or out of the water?
I would have to say in, because it would be the Dead Sea, and it would simply float.
That's kind of cool.
Thank you.
Same to you, number 2. If we went to the beach, would we have more fun in or out of the water?
I must say, it would all depend on the particular body of water, but most of the time we'd have the most fun in the water.
Number 3.
I'd have to say wetter is better.
Okay.
next question.
The next question is, how would you make sending me flowers exceptional?
Number 1.
1.
You would get them right after a 2-hour massage.
Whoa.
I like massages.
Okay.
They would arrive to you at work in the middle of the day when everybody was looking. So that we didn't hide our infatuations.
Number 3.
Well, I'd send them with a lot of love.
Alright, the next question is, pretend you were Confucius. Make up a proverb for me. Would you like me to repeat that? Pretend you are Confucius. Make up a proverb for me.
Number 1.
Oh, just start at number 1.
Confucius said, a woman with such beauty is a wonder to behold.
Okay, can you repeat that like in a normal voice so I can understand you?
Confucius said, a woman with such beauty is a wonder to behold.
Number 2.
Confucius say, if you don't remember it, it must have been fun.
And number 3.
Confucius say, if you can't think of anything, then improvise.
Alright, the next question is, what would you like to do for me? Number 1, what would you like to do for me?
I would like to pamper you beyond the capabilities of your mind until you drift off into the universe.
Number 2, what would you like to do for me?
I would like to give you a sweet foot massage and take you out to fancy dinners. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Alright, number 3, what would you like to do for me?
I would make you feel like the center of the universe.
Alright, what is your favorite smell, morning, noon, or night? Marijuana!
She doesn't like that answer.
What is your favorite smell?
Period.
Yeah.
Me again?
Yeah.
Would you say that's number 2?
Whoa, sorry.
I think that's a tough one because the smell of sizzling bacon just rings out right now.
That's kind of gross. Next person.
It's either freshly chopped fruit or the smell of, you know, right before it rains, you smell that smell that comes out and you're like, oh, it's gonna rain. I love that smell.
You know that has worms or something coming out of the ground?
No, it's actually the dust being kicked up from the ground and blowing at you.
Just saying.
Hey, we got a heckler here, Nick. What are you gonna do?
When is a woman most beautiful to you? Number 1.
Hey, I like the smell of neck trumpet incense.
Oh, sorry. Number 3 for the last question. I didn't realize I skipped. Sorry. What is your favorite smell? Number 3.
I'd have to say neck trumpet incense.
Now, you don't have to ask all 3 of them the same question. Just to clarify.
Oh, no, I
She said
did.
that, but that's not really the rules. So.
Oh, well.
Well, yeah, I like it. That way. When is a woman most beautiful to you? Number 1.
In the morning when she first opens her eyes.
Can I get some awesome?
Number 2. When is a woman most beautiful to you?
Well, it was gonna be a similar response, but it's actually when I first opened my eyes.
Number 3. When is a woman most beautiful to you?
When she's just herself. When she lets her true self be known.
Very wholesome answer.
Good answer, good
Is
answer.
that the last question? Is that our last question?
Is there anything else that I'd like to ask? Yeah.
Nothing descriptive. You know what I mean? Like you can't tell who they are.
No, yeah, no. It's gonna be, I think intellect is very cool. If you don't interest me in like when I'm speaking to you, I get bored really fast. So, I don't know, just give me something like right off of the top of your head that you're really into. It can be nerdy, it can be like not nerdy, it can be like, I don't know, whatever. Number 1. Like, I guess, in a way, what is your favorite, like, hobby or, like, thing or...
Oh no, they can't tell who they are though.
Number 1.
Oh, I'd have to go with massage. It's a great conversation opener and it's wonderful to work on shoulders.
Number 2.
I'm very much into science and information of that sort. I love to have long talks about how the universe works, basically.
Number 3.
It really doesn't matter what medium I use as long as it's something creative. So like music or writing, but it's just something creative.
All right.
Hey.
Oh, and that sounds means we have to stop with the questions and pick a master. So, whether it be master number 1, master number 2, or master number 3, we'll come back and quick word for our sponsors, Table and Tap. Table and Tap is a local bar and restaurant off Saginaw Street. It's a great place to get barbecued. I said, Table and Tap is a great place just down Saginaw Street to get barbecue, beer, bourbon. It's located at 555 South Saginaw, right off 2nd Street, and they're also donating the prizes for our dates this evening. So I'd like to thank that, and we also like to thank Churchill's for hosting us tonight for the Baby Making Art and Music event for the Great Alliance. Yeah. You gotta pick now. This is the hardest part. Will it be Bachelor number 1, Bachelor number 2, or Bachelor number 3?
The one that had the least lame answers was number 1.
All right, Bachelor number 1. So we have the least lame answers, that's why you picked them?
Everyone had lame answers. I said that I liked intellect, and you guys all had lame answers.
At least you get a massage out of the deal, right? All right, so we're gonna call up Bachelor 2 and 3, the guys that you didn't choose.
Want to stand up and they'll shake your hand or whatever.
Stay right there. Bachelor number 2 is from Texas. He's fun-loving and he's a Pisces. This is Martin. All right, Martin, stay right here. Bachelor number 3 is a local poet and psychology student at the University of Michigan. Just give it up for Ryan. And the winning bachelor for today. He's a kung fu master, massage therapist, and he's also a Libra. Please welcome Dawei Lee. And our wonderful couple again will have a date to Table and Tap, Bill and Martin. So we're going to have you guys all come back up in just a moment, and we'll do the sign-off. Thanks for playing the game.
Let's show the room. Everybody wave! Yay! We're having a great time. It's a dating day. It's Valentine's Day. Yay! Yay!
All right, and we'll take a quick commercial break before we come back with Game 2.
Oh, we want to turn this off for
Once again, somewhat live from Churchill Studios. Welcome back to the second half of the dating game. And once again, here's our beautiful host and his more beautiful hostess, Mr. Lackluster and Emma Davis.
Thank you, and welcome back to Game 2 of the dating game. Yeah, you guys excited for this last game of the day? Yeah, thank you. All right, well, I'm going to have to ask everyone that's yelling to shut the fuck up, because we really can't hear the questions. Thank you very much. I appreciate you and your beautiful letter collection. Aww, I love marijuana too, I'll admit it. All right, so, again, same rules. 3 bachelors, 1 lucky bachelorette, 1 very awesome date down at Table and Tap, paid for by Table and Tap, the sponsors of this game. All right, so I'm going to ask Bachelor 1 to come to the stage when I call his name. Bachelor 1 is a local artist. He doesn't really have many hobbies except for painting, or dye. He's a Aquarius, and he's got really good taste in hats. Give it up for Polly! Eligible bachelor number 2 is a musician. Now, you might have heard him play in Autumn Coma or Toolology. He's a Libra. Give it up for Bradford Lee! All right, and our final bachelor of the night. Well, he doesn't have very many things that he's known for except for his awesome tilt skills. And of course, he's a great chauffeur. Please give it up for... I'll wait, bachelor number 2.
Yeah, get number 2 and...
Please give it up for bachelor number 3, Kilt Guy! Yeah! All right, of course, with any game, we have our lucky bachelorette locked away in the soundproof room backstage. My lovely assistant Emma's going to fetch her. But let me tell you a little bit about her. This bachelorette's tall, dark, and curvaceous, and she's a seriously goofy musician slash singer slash songwriter with a serious addiction to guitar playing. Gentlemen, she's a Scorpio. Help me welcome down Sherry Brown. Hello, Sherry. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great. And our bachelors are going to each say hello, Sherry, starting with bachelor number one. Say hello, bachelor number one.
I can't hear you, bachelor number one.
What's up?
All right, bachelor number two.
Bachelor number two?
Hi, Sherry.
Hi. Bachelor number three?
How's it going?
Really well. How about for you?
I'm well.
Okay, bachelor number two, I'm going to start with you. If I promise not to get fresh on the first date, what will you promise me?
I promise that you will wish the date would never end.
That's a really good answer. Kind of spelled. Bachelor number three. If I promise you not to get fresh on the first date, what will you promise me?
That we can smoke after.
Are you talking about cannabis, sir?
No, I don't do drugs.
I don't know if I believe you. Alright. Bachelor number one. If I promise not to get fresh with you on the first date, what will you promise me?
I can promise you all sorts of things, you know, like getting fresh. If you don't want to, like we could have all sorts of fun.
I can't hear you. Please speak a little louder.
I'll speak a bit louder.
Please repeat your answer.
I would take you skateboarding, probably, and then want to paint with you.
Hey, audience, just a reminder to shut the fuck up. We're trying to play the dating game. Thank you very much. Now, back to you, Sherry.
Thank you. Okay. Bachelor number three. Pretend that we are slow dancing cheek to cheek. Sing to me. I'm a musician. Make it good, baby.
Repeat the question.
No, I want to hear you sing.
Sing what?
Alright, you can sing me either some Stevie Wonder, some Frank Sinatra, Whitney Houston, I don't care. Anything.
I'll sing you some John Little.
Okay.
Let me hold you, come caress my body, 'cause you got me going crazy, turn me on.
Alright. Alright, bachelor number one, it's your turn. Pretend we're slow dancing, cheek to cheek. Sing to me.
I'm not gonna sing for you. What? I would play like a zillion records for you.
That breaks my heart, actually.
Well, I apologize.
Bachelor number three, pretend we're slow dancing, cheek to cheek. Stick to me. Oh, I'm sorry, number two.
Gonna take you to a place nice and quiet. You ain't no one there to interrupt. Ain't got no rush. I just wanna take it nice and slow.
I think we're gonna make sweet music together. Okay. Bachelor number one. Have you changed in the past 3 years? How have you changed in the past 3 years?
In what sense?
I can't hear you.
In which way?
I'm sorry. Okay, how have you changed in the last 3 years?
Adapted? A bazillion different ways. It depends on how wide open your third eye is.
Alright, bachelor number two. How have you changed in the last
best with the power of my own mind.
That is a good answer. Bachelor number 3, how have you changed in the last 3 years?
I hate going to bars now. 3 years ago was pretty cool.
Okay. Alright, well. Bachelor number 2, I'm a woman and you're a man. Where do we go from here?
We're going to Pleasure Town. I'm going to take you there on my steed.
You have a steed, huh?
On my steed.
Bachelor number 1, I'm a woman and you're a man. Where do we go from here?
Wherever you want, let's go right now. Seriously, get in your car, my car that I don't have, and let's go. Down.
That's a good answer, but does it have to be separate cars? What if the shitty stick shift? Oh, no car, no good. No good. Bachelor number 3, I'm a woman and you're a man. Where do we go from here?
To the women's bathroom upstairs.
Alright, bachelor number 1. What would you call the group you hang around with?
Oh my God!
What would you call
the
them?
group I hang around with?
How would you classify them?
How would I classify them?
Yes.
Tough question.
Easy answer.
Let me think about that. Hold on.
F you!
All right, little
Abstract, different, definitely not normal. I'm used to like going to the mall and all that good stuff.
Hey,
Musicians,
spectators, can you shut up,
artists.
please? I seriously can't hear.
Oh, so
Well, I'm sorry,
Okay, no,
because I
not
just
you.
explained it.
I heard actors and musicians and something else. Sorry.
You didn't say any of those things.
No, I don't know. See, shut the fuck up, people.
Listen, people, this is her one chance at love tonight. I mean, one of maybe 3 or 4. So you need to let her get it in while she can. If you had the balls to come up here, you could say whatever the hell you wanted. You didn't, you don't, you should shut up. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate you. Love you guys.
Thank you. Alright, I would classify them as like a whole super group of creative people that bleeds creativity, basically. You get it? What I'm putting down.
Cool. Alright, bachelor number 2, what would you call the group that you hang around with? How would you classify them?
This is the last one.
People, shut up.
I would classify the group with which I hang out. I would classify them as very creative writers, musicians, artists, and truth seekers.
Sweet. Good answer. Bachelor number 3, what would you call the group that you hang around with? How would you classify them?
The kind of people that could chew through a wall of lime and come out the other side covered in spitting out all kinds of stuff and still looking good. Doing it, you
So
know?
they're a bunch of sexy motherfuckers, that's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Bachelor number 2. If you were in charge of everything, what would you make the national pastime? Everyone knows it's baseball right now, so.
Different forms of meditation.
Okay, bachelor number 1. If you were in charge of everything, what would you make the national
Not
pastime?
any type, not baseball, not football, none of that garbage. Our national pastime would be painting and having fun and making love in the gravy.
Okay. Bachelor number 3. If you were in charge of everything, what would you make the national pastime?
I think I'd just switch it over to hockey, because I like hockey. Simple.
All right. Some really good answers. Do I make my decision?
Oh, and that's time. Sorry, that's the end of the game. So now you're going to make a really tough decision. Will it be Bachelor number 1? Bachelor number 2? You're not dating them. Or Bachelor number 3? 3, 2, 3. That guy wants Bachelor number 3. This guy wants Bachelor number 1. Everybody wants a date tonight. Who do you want to date?
Okay, I'm gonna follow my heart. And I'm gonna go with the one that sounded the coolest to me. It was number 2. You sound like the shit.
Give it up for Bachelor number 2. But before we bring Bachelor number 2 around, we'll bring Bachelors 1 and 3. So, Bachelor number 1 is currently unemployed. He's an awesome artist, and he enjoys fancy hats. Please welcome Polly. Polly, come around. Come over on this side, Polly. Yeah. Come over, sit over here, Polly. Bachelor number 3. He has a job, it's really cool, but I forget what it is. He goes by many names. Kilt Guy is one of them. Please meet Kilt Guy. All right, gentlemen, stand right here. Good time playing the game. Good answers. All right. So the lucky gentleman of the night. Actually, I have a file for this guy. He's a musician. You might have seen him playing in Autocoma or Tourology, and he's also a Libra. Please help me welcome Bradford Lee. Congratulations. You guys are going to enjoy a date down at Table and Tap. Completely paid for by Table and Tap. You can order everything off the menu. I'm sure they'd be fine with it. And we appreciate them. We appreciate all you guys. Can I have my people from Game 1 come on up? Good game and being slightly rude and obnoxious. Appreciate you. We'll see you guys next time on another edition of The Dating Game. See you then.